How do I see that? Let me see. Haha, Bertie Bassett la. I'm glad you've just commented. Now I can see that star comment. Just trying to work out how to make mods, mate. How to make, give someone a spanner. I don't know if that's on here or you have to do that on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to work out. If you go through StreamYard, have you got people you can put in as mods? Let's have a look. But I am Gary Reid. Respect, mate. Respect everyone in the chat. Just bear with me. I'm just clicking on a few things, seeing if I can do a few things with people, because I haven't done many lives. I don't get much time to myself, so I'm just seeing it now. Boxing inquiry. Yeah. Send me £500, la, and I'll edit every video for you for a week. Don't know. Just came on here, didn't even plan the live, just stuck it on. Trying to work a few things out. No, Malta-Mitty. I'm not getting into anything heavy. Not today, not on a Sunday. Nothing too heavy anyway. How now? Yes, Apollo. Respect. Tiger Shaw 1. Respect. KL. Respect. Anyone I'm missing, I'm really sorry. I respect all of you. Mark Kelby. I could be Axel. I might not be. You know what I mean? I can neither deny or confirm, la. Big up the Stig. Let's have a look. Does anyone know how this carry on works? How you can make people mods? Or what? Because this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, my weekend's been pretty good, Steptoe, eating loads of donuts and causing havoc, you know what I mean? Making people unhappy with Apollo. Because people don't like the truth, guys. They like to hide away from it because it hurts. You ever heard of the truth hurts? Sometimes it's easier just to go with the bandwagon, but that's what I am not about. Motorsports in the house, yes. Get a message out to Motorsports. If he wants some videos done about jet skis and stuff like that, I can do them for him. Big Billy, very good. All's well, la. All's well. Remove from stream. That's not good. No, I don't know how you make someone a mod. This is ridiculous. No idea. So let's go. It's just free for all, isn't it? Anyone say what they want to do. How is everyone anyway? Anyone got any questions for Apollo while he chills out for once in his life on a Sunday and doesn't have to be uploading videos, taking care of his family, reporting on all of my news stories because I work for that many papers? Charlie Morley, I know who you are. You're Purple Aquila. Yeah. I have a job for one because I'm white. But I wouldn't mind it though if he was feeling my muscles away, Purple Aki. When are you meeting Decker Heggie? It will come soon. Soon enough. Soon enough, and you will find out. There's just a lot going on at the moment, isn't it? Is it before the Dean fight? Is it after the Dean fight? Got to work out when's best. And there's some sorts of things out there that are being sent, that are being waited for. So, it's all got to be done at the right time. My nan's leg fell off. Wingadin. Hello, Kaz. Respect. Wonder how Brittany Donut Boy's doing on his holiday. Dear me, can't keep off YouTube on his holiday, can he? Guy's obsessed. Do you have any worries about the threats? No, mate. Definitely not. No worries about no threats. I've had far too many of them all my life, mate. I've had things put on me before. You know what I mean? I've had people put things on me before when I've stood out and shown my face, and it just tries to slow you down. But at the end of the day, mate, I wouldn't be doing nothing if I had any fear of anything like that, if it did come, you know what I mean? Because I'm well prepared to look after myself and my family. Otherwise, you'd have to be a bit of a retard to do stuff like that if you weren't having the capabilities to put things to bed if you needed to. You'd be a bit of a fool, wouldn't you? Because anybody can find anybody if you've got the right tools. That's what people don't understand. You know what I mean? BBC Panorama. Who's this guy? Bypass that. Right. Evening, Mr. Bond. Are you going to do a live on Decker's channel? I don't know, mate. I might go out on both of them live at the same time. Might do. But let's face it. Okay. Apollo, to make people mod, you got to go to YouTube Studio and then settings and then community. Right, let me take a picture of that. Ideal, Mr. White. Thank you very much. So, Apollo makes you mod. Go to YouTube Studio, settings and community. Respect. I can work that out. But yeah, going back to that and the whole Decker thing, there's a lot of people interested, isn't there? Let's be fair. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people label them something. There's a lot of people now don't. Okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But you've got to go down the line, haven't you? You know what I mean? You've got to point out facts and you've got to point out fiction. You've got to show paperwork. You've got to show the right stuff. It's all got to be done. You know what I mean? I'm down the line. And that's what I do. I just chase facts because there's too much, as you will know yourselves. Come on, you watch YouTube, guys. How much pony gets talked. You know this. You know what I mean? Happens every day, just false narratives going into Burkett, what he said the other day on my video and on that live. I mean, come on, guys, you can't be saying that type of stuff. He's just that desperate and frustrated. He got angry and he just put it out there because he was that angry. But they haven't got much brains, you know what I mean? They're not the brightest of folk, let's be honest. They're like the Jeremy Kyles of YouTube, the underbelly of YouTube, you know what I mean? And that's not being nasty. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. But yeah, a lot of questions need asking. And that's what's going to happen. I was going to put a video out soon because the public are involved in this now because it's being put on a public platform. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put it out there that I want questions from the public. What I'm going to put to Decker as well. I want questions, important ones, not a logical pony, because they're not going to get asked if they're just a logical pony questions. But if there's some proper questions that need to be asked, put them to me. I'll put a video out soon, maybe tonight. Oh, shit. Wait there. Well, that wasn't very good. I pulled my headphones out. Tell me before I keep rabbiting on, can you still hear me? Can you hear me on this live still? I'll wait till I get a response because I'm not talking to myself. Can you hear me? Yes. Ideal. Thanks, guys. Why won't he show the full acro? Don't worry about that. Things are going to be shown. Decker has his own reasons probably for not showing stuff. If you put stuff online when it's not live, stuff can be edited and stuff. You know what I mean? There's a million different reasons why this, that, or the other. But yeah, I want the public to put questions. There'll be a lot of people putting it in the comments what they want us to ask Decker, and I'll ask them. You know what I mean? And I ain't like ditchy or something like that. You know what I mean? I'll go in and I'll get the answers. That's the difference. So I'll work it out after everybody's put down what they want to ask, and we'll pick out the most important, like 5 to 10 questions that the public want putting at them. There'll be paperwork involved, you know, and there'll be discussions, and that's the way it has to be, because you can't just say something. You know, the guy's been done for sexual assault, all right? We know this about the girl that he knew from the gym and stuff like that. All right, be it as bad as it is, I wouldn't like it if that had happened to my sister. The guy apologizes for it now. I'd go for my fucking head. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, just because of that, you can't label somebody a grapist, and you can't label somebody an N towards children just because they have a sexual assault for what we all know. Let's be honest, guys. And a lot of people get emotional about it, because it's an emotionally charged subject. And some people maybe have things in the family or know people that bad things have happened to like that. But you can't label someone those horrendous things from that. You know what I mean? And like I've always said, guys, we'll go down and we'll find out the truth. NFAs don't prove innocence, and NFAs don't prove guilt. Okay? So just because someone's had an NFA, you can't say they're an N. Just like Burkett knows he got an NFA, but he claims he was locked up for raping somebody. Now, when you've got those type of people saying things like that, there's a problem. There's a problem somewhere. It spells out different things, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Cumbrian Truth. Is this Cumbrian Truth, Ashley Douglas? Mate, you've got a wild imagination as well, haven't you? You think I'm more people than God knows who. I've got more. You've all said I'm about 10 different people in a day. Which one am I, la? Who gets the 10 grand bounty? Who? Let's have a look. Have a quick look through the chat. I have a false allegation against me. Women can lie. My only concern is the 11-year-old. Backstory on this one. It wasn't an 11-year-old. Okay, if you go back to the expose and stuff like that, but these are all things we'll get to. It was his ex that he was with. She was called Tracy, and there was something to do with the ex, wasn't it? He was having a relationship with her, and then after the split up or something, she went to the busies with the 11-year-old. That's as far as I understand it. But like I say, we're going to delve deep into that in a proper podcast, you know what I mean? And keep it going. You know what I mean, la? You know what I mean, jelly bean? But let's be honest, guys, all right? All these people who are saying things, look at the stuff against them. Do you know what makes me laugh, right? People say things, right, built on hearsay about him, okay? But they're willing to side and speak to people who they know have been convicted of these things, of like disgusting things, you know what I mean? Like in other ways. Do you know if that was me, because I stand alone, if that was me and someone came to me like they have done, because you want to see the emails I've had of some people who hate me, but then try and kiss my ass in an email and say, oh, could I come on? Could I? No. So I see everything, okay? But how you can side with somebody that's been done for loads of stuff just because they're after another man is the weakest form you can ever be. Do you know that? They come to me and I'm like, no, do one. You know what I mean? I want nothing to do with you. You've robbed old ladies. You've done this. You've done that. Flipping all sorts. How you can be all right with one just because they're after another is pathetic. Stand alone. What are my top 5 targets? I can't tell you that, Malta Nicky. You might be one of them, la. What have you got to hide? No. I'm only kidding, mate. I'm only kidding. That seems to be the problem, though. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people go quiet when I've been saying stuff and going about. And why? You know what I mean? Unless there's a bit of guilt. Yeah, I'm going to do a face-to-face interview by the looks of things. Cumbrian Truth. Or is it Scumbrian Truth? Which is it? If you see Cumbrian Truth on the road, put it on him. He will run away, the shitbag. Do you know what it is, right? I wish one of you could find who I was. Hype yourselves up a little bit. Make yourselves a bit of money. How is everybody on this Sunday anyway? Everybody feeling great? It's been a lovely day. Nice little relaxing day for Apollo. I'm just checking this. Wonder how Brian Cockerell's doing. Mr. Cockerell. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'm just holding off at that at the moment. because of a situation that's going on with him at the moment. So I'm just being a bit careful for somebody's safety, if I'm honest with you. And then soon enough, it'll be out probably within the next few days, unless things don't change. Do you think Jimmy Savile was innocent? No. There was investigations done long after that. Operation, what's it called? Thingy? Can't remember the name of the operation they did after. Ult? I can't remember. It was more than a slap on the arse method. What was it, mate? Can you tell us what happened? Because there's no cameras in toilets. So can you tell me what happened that was more than a slap on the arse? And we'll get to that one. Yeah, Operation U3. That's the one, mate. Cumbria Truth, what am I going to interview you about, mate? If you pay me a few £100, I'll get you on the channel and we'll do an interview, lad. No problem. No problem. I am Jojo. I am curious and ask questions. I am someone who is a survivor of a beast like DH. Okay. What were you a survivor of? Some kind of terrible attack or sexual assault or something like that? Because I don't know what you're claiming Derek's done to be the same as that beast. That's what I'm just wondering. La. What I'm going to do, like I say, continue to do what I'm doing, and then I'm going to do it with Decker, that interview, okay? And then after that's done and dusted, whatever the outcome is, then I'll be willing to go on to other people and speak about other things. But there's a lot going on at the moment, and this needs putting to bed first. Because, you know, talking and fiction and all of that, that's exactly what it is. Just hearsay. We need some facts, you know what I mean? That's what we need. Decker, where are we at? Decker admitted he had an NFA regarding an 11-year-old. Yes, he did. We already know that. That's what I'm saying. We already know his NFAs. Dodgy Dave. Why would I interview somebody like that who's non-credible and talks pony and hasn't come out with anything really, apart from clipped recordings together? And let's be honest, there's a reason why I clipped those recordings, isn't there? Because he didn't want it to come out, if it was true, and say he was only a risk. That he was a potential risk. He clipped it for a reason. If you're going to play a recording, you just play it all the way from the start and let people make their own minds up, like what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Not clip things, because straight away that puts something straight on it. There was no need for that, was there? Which is quite obvious. Karma Corner's a rat and humble. I'd iron the pair of them out for being scumbags. Fair enough, real one. That's your opinion, mate. Just reading the chat, seeing what's going on. Can't keep up with it. Are you working for Andrew Coyne? Don't know. People say I work for Steve Wraith as well, don't they? People say I'm Steve Wraith, mate. Do you know what makes me laugh? I love it. I love it, right? I love knowing things people don't know. Makes me laugh. Okay. So when I see people, when I get sent clips and they're on lives and stuff like that, right? And you see them talking, oh, Apollo. Oh, and Apollo's this and Apollo's that. For one, what the fuck would it matter who the fucking hell I was? You know what I mean? What difference does that make when you're just speaking the truth? But it's funny when you see people talking about you, but you know the truth in your own head. You know what I mean? It makes me buzz. I love it. And there's all these people who are sitting there supposed to be intelligent going, is it really? Oh, yeah. It's like, mate, you try and make yourself out to be intelligent, but you're sitting there talking pony. Makes me laugh. And then we all know who the most intelligent one is, don't we? Show your face, Apollo. Show your face if you've nothing to hide. Mate, I've got a family. I've got a lot to lose in my life. That's why I don't show my face. Same as Anonymous, because if you show your face, people try and stop you from speaking the truth because they don't want the truth getting out there. But there's plenty of truth about a lot of people, and there really is, believe me. Not like the others, chat pony and don't come with anything. There's my oven burning right there. Make myself some chicken. Bear with me because I'm at the Argot at the moment. I need to put all my sauce on my chicken. Apollo, serious question. Where's that gone? Fucking hell, mate. I just seen your question and then it's disappeared. Do you think? No, I've already answered that question. Right. Michael O'Toole sucks. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at comments and then they're just frigging disappearing, la. Show nothing to them. Let the uneducated rats fester away. Funny. Funny, la. Some funny stuff goes on this YouTube. Like I say, 2 seconds, I'll just sort this out. 2 moments, people. Ah, fuck. Fucking burn more hens, law. Stick them in the micro as well. Off we go. Right. See, I'm not getting much love at the moment. I'm having to do my own dinners and that. Hard-working man like Apollo. Reporting on everybody all over the world. Journalist crack. Sit back down. You in a bed sit, la? No, mate. I wish I was, and then I wouldn't have to tidy this freaking massive house. What's your game anyway, Cumbrian Truth? I don't know much about you, why you came onto YouTube after being let out of jail for your heinous crimes. Why did you come on and start mouthing off? Were you just trying to make a name or something off Decker? Because I don't believe you know him. But the 8 weeks I've been on YouTube, it's been a funny old game. Well, to be fair, I've been on longer, watching people, working people out, getting checks done on people, finding information. But it's one of those interesting places, isn't it? The last 8 weeks made videos and some of the people on here are cranks. Do you know what makes me laugh as well? I was watching some other people's lives the other night and it's they all seem to like fall out with each other and slag each other off, and then like a little bit further down the line it's, oh, let's be mates, like let's squash the beef, squash the fucking beef. If someone's got a problem with you and you're putting it on them and then they come to you crying, wanting apologies, I say turn the notch up just that little bit more. You know what I mean? It's all this squashing beef, carry on. If you've got beef with people, carry it on. I'll smash Cumbrian Truth face in when I see him. Jamie JH. Seems like Cumbrian's face is going to get smashed in quite a few times, la. But yeah, it just baffles me when people are sitting there sort of like befriending other people and being all right with them when they're total wrong, and it's just because they're chasing somebody else. Like bullies, you know, in a schoolyard when you normally see them picking on someone, there's a few of them, isn't there? Because they need a few of them together. But it's not my bag of sand. It's not my bag, that. No chance. You need Exposure TV. I get more subs than him in 2 minutes flat. I think I've gone past them now, la. Easy. They don't come. We're not in the lives of Pony. They're the underbellies of YouTube. They let absolute cretinous people on that you wouldn't give the time of day in your normal life. People that I would just be like, get out my face. You know what I mean? Because they're just incredible, dirty wrong-uns. All of them. So I'll go past that easy for talking a bit more normal, putting better content out there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm just reading the comments. Pony. Plans tonight? Well, I'm chilling now. I haven't been in long, so gonna sit down, maybe see what's going on YouTube today, have some food, and keep out the way of me missus. There you go. Yeah, big shout out to Ebenezer, Green Splat, Crumpus Hunter, Darkbot Secrets, all those people who were doing what they do. Cumbrian truth isn't N. Just, ooh, don't know about that, mate. You have to come with some facts about that, about Cumbrian truth. Wild allegations. Decca likes Sorrow. Maria Howes. Decca's biggest troll, fake profile. Tucker Gott. Who is Tucker Gott? Is he Apollo? Ashley Douglas is a penniless loser. Money doesn't make you the man. Money doesn't make you the man, let's be honest. We all like money and lots of it, believe me, but it doesn't make you a man. Just like being a fighter doesn't make you a man. Being a good fighter doesn't make you more man than somebody else. What makes you a man is your morals, your belief, how you look after your family, how you stand on for things, how you do the correct thing when nobody's looking. That's what makes you a man. You often hear that, don't you? Oh, I'm more man than you because I could beat you in a fight. Well, no, that doesn't mean you're more of a man. It just means you can fight a bit better. Trumpet hunter in the house, buttering those crumpets all day long. La. Send some my way. There's plenty of Apollo to go around, babe. Crumpet hunter versus Ashley Douglas. 3D fight. No, not 3D. We'll keep away from that one. That's a scam one, isn't it? Hector's fight card. We'll have it on that when you fight Brittany May. Hector. Selling pegs. This is funny. Burkett. Why would Burkett? Burkett knows what he is, for God's sake. Dirtbag, isn't he? We all know what Burkett is. Come on, he sat on a live the other night and told a blatant lie. That Decca had raped an 11-year-old anally and been locked up for it. Less said about that, the better, isn't it? So it proves he'll just come with anything. Let's be honest. So he's just totally discredited everything, stated him. Just read about the guy. Absolute worksman, nobody. No mark. Blue gyro casher. Decca has... it's gone again. Karma Corner. Decca has multiple great NFAs. How's them apples? I know he's got NFAs, mate. That's what we're talking about. This is what we're going to get to the bottom of. The old NFAs. But what does an NFA prove? Neither guilt or innocence. Does it prove a pattern of behaviour? Or does it prove a pattern of wild allegations made against somebody to bring them down? Who knows? It's all hearsay, isn't it? Till we get to the facts. That's why we're trying to get to them instead of just throwing things about like, how do you like those apples? God, I like apple pies and Granny Smiths and stuff like that. Right, so I think Crumpet Hunter's name makes me think that I was looking for holding like a crumpet. Common Corner's denied being a former 80s kids TV presenter. Oh my goodness. Cars won't be too long. Yeah, funny. Funny onions, guys. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going now. I'm going to go and eat my food because it's ready. Might be on later. See you later, lads.